Welcome to the third meditation in our journey toward finding fulfillment in life. I'm glad you've continued on this path of discovery with us. In our first meditation, we explored authenticity, connecting with your true self beneath social conditioning and expectations. In our second meditation, we discovered purpose, aligning with your unique direction and contribution in life. Today, we expand our journey to include connection, the vital relationships that sustain and fulfill us. As human beings, we are wired for connection. It is not simply a want, but a fundamental need, as essential to our well-being as food, water, and shelter. Throughout human history, belonging to a community has been crucial not just for survival, but for thriving. Even as we honor our authentic selves and follow our unique purpose, we recognize that fulfillment never happens in isolation. It blossoms in relationship with others, with the natural world, and with something larger than ourselves. Let's begin by settling into presence through our breath. Find a comfortable position, allowing your body to be supported and at ease. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely, and exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension you've been carrying. Again, breathe in deeply and exhale fully, letting go. One more time. Inhale, drawing in nourishing energy, and exhale, releasing anything that doesn't serve you in this moment. Now, let your breath find its natural rhythm. With each inhale, feel yourself becoming more present. With each exhale, feel yourself becoming more open to connection. Connection exists in many dimensions, each nourishing different aspects of our fulfillment. Let's briefly explore these dimensions before our meditation. First is our connection with ourselves, the authenticity we explored in our first meditation. When we are connected to our true thoughts, feelings, needs, and values, we experience a sense of integrity and wholeness. Without this foundation, our other connections may feel hollow or inauthentic. Next is our connection with others, the web of relationships that support, challenge, and shape us. These include intimate partnerships, family bonds, friendships, community ties, and even meaningful moments with strangers. These connections provide belonging, mutual care, understanding, and the joy of being truly seen and accepted. Then there is our connection with the natural world, remembering that we are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it. When we reconnect with forests, oceans, mountains, and the countless living beings that share our planet, we often experience a sense of belonging to something ancient and vast. This connection grounds us, inspires wonder, and reminds us of our place in the greater web of life. Finally, there is our connection with something greater than ourselves. Whether you experience this as spirituality, the universe, collective humanity, or simply the flow of life itself, this dimension of connection transcends the individual self, offering meaning, perspective, and a sense that we are part of something enduring and significant. These dimensions of connection aren't separate. They flow into and strengthen one another. When we're authentically connected to ourselves, our relationships with others deepen. When we feel connected to nature, our sense of the transcendent often expands. Each dimension supports and enhances the others. And importantly, meaningful connection requires both giving and receiving. Like breathing in and breathing out, this natural exchange creates balance and vitality in all our relationships. Now, we'll move into our meditation on connection, exploring how we are part of a vast, luminous web that links all beings. Let's begin by grounding ourselves in our bodies. Feel where you are making contact with your seat or the floor. Notice the sensation of gravity holding you, supporting you. Take a few deep breaths, feeling your body becoming heavier and more relaxed with each exhale. Now, imagine yourself sitting in a beautiful, natural setting, perhaps a forest clearing, a peaceful beach, or a flowering meadow, wherever feels inviting and safe for you. As your eyes adjust to this place, you begin to notice something remarkable. Fine threads of light extending from your heart center in all directions. These luminous threads connect you to everything and everyone you've ever loved or been touched by. These threads of connection have always been there, though often invisible to the everyday eye. Today you can see them clearly, how they extend outward, intersect with other threads, and weave the vast tapestry of which you are a part. First, bring to mind someone you love deeply, someone whose well-being matters profoundly to you. It could be a partner, a child, a parent, or a dear friend. See the golden thread that connects your heart to theirs. This connection exists beyond physical distance or even time itself. Feel the strength and unique quality of this bond. Now, send conscious love and appreciation along this thread. Imagine it as a warm, glowing light traveling from your heart to theirs. Then, allow yourself to receive what naturally flows back to you along this same connection. Perhaps it's love, gratitude, or a quality that this person brings to your life. Notice how it feels to consciously engage with this connection, both giving and receiving. Now, expand your awareness to include several people who matter to you. Family members, friends, mentors, or others who have touched your life in meaningful ways. See how unique each connection is. Some threads might appear thick and vibrant, others more delicate or still developing. Some might carry playfulness, others wisdom or comfort. There's no need to judge these differences. Simply notice the beautiful diversity in your web of relationships. Take a moment to appreciate the unique gift that each of these connections brings to your life. Now, widen your awareness further to include your broader community, colleagues, neighbors, the familiar faces you encounter regularly. Notice how these threads of connection create a supportive network around you. Even with people you may not know well, there is still connection. Shared humanity, shared spaces, shared concerns for your community. Feel how these many connections provide a sense of belonging and grounding in your daily life. Expanding even further, become aware of your connection to all of humanity, the nearly 8 billion people with whom you share this moment in time on Earth. Despite our many differences, we share fundamental experiences: the need for love and belonging, the experience of joy and sorrow, the search for meaning. Feel how your individual thread is part of this vast human tapestry, strengthening it in your unique way. When you contribute your authentic gifts in service of others, these connections grow stronger and more luminous. Now, shift your awareness to your connection with the natural world. Feel the threads that extend from your heart to the trees, plants, animals, waters, and soils of Earth. Remember that with every breath, you participate in an ancient exchange with plants. They release the oxygen you inhale. You release the carbon dioxide they absorb. Your body is made of elements that have cycled through countless other living beings across time. The water in your cells has flowed through oceans, clouds, rivers, and countless other bodies. Feel this profound interconnection with all of life, not as an abstract idea, but as a living reality. Finally, open to your connection with something larger than yourself. Whether you experience this as the universe, the divine, the great mystery, or simply the vast flow of existence itself, feel how your individual life is held within this greater whole, like a wave arising from and returning to the ocean. This connection transcends your individual concerns, offering perspective, meaning, and a sense of being part of something enduring. Rest in the awareness of this largest circle of connection, feeling supported by and participating in something greater than yourself alone. Now, bringing your awareness back to your full web of connections, from your most intimate relationships to your broadest sense of belonging. Notice which connections feel strong and vibrant, and which might benefit from more attention and care. There's no judgment here. Connection naturally ebbs and flows. Simply notice with compassion where you might choose to direct more of your attention in the coming days. Before we conclude this visualization, take a moment to feel gratitude for this web of connection that sustains you, even in moments when you might feel alone. These connections are always present, whether visible to you or not. They are the true wealth of a human life. As we prepare to close our meditation, let's take a few moments to integrate what you've experienced. If you have a journal nearby, you might want to capture your insights. If not, simply reflect on these prompts internally. Consider which relationships or connections most deeply nourish your soul. What is it about these particular connections that feels so life-giving? Reflect on, where do you feel disconnected in your life right now? This might be with a specific person, with your community, with nature, or with your sense of something greater. Notice this with compassion, not judgment. And finally, what is one connection you could strengthen today or this week? What small, specific action would nurture this bond? Take a moment to commit to one action that will deepen an important connection in your life. Perhaps reaching out to someone, spending time in nature, or creating space for your spiritual practice. As we come to the close of this meditation on connection, I invite you to return your awareness fully to your body. Feel once again where you make contact with your seat or the floor. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deep, full breath. Remember that even in moments when you feel most alone, these connections remain, sometimes visible, sometimes hidden, but always part of the fabric of your life. When we combine authentic self-expression with meaningful purpose and deep connection, we create the conditions for true fulfillment to flourish. In our next meditation, we'll explore growth, how embracing life's journey with all its challenges and transformations creates deeper fulfillment. We'll discover how authentic connections actually support us through periods of growth and change. Until then, I invite you to move through your days with greater awareness of the web of connection that surrounds you. Notice moments of genuine connection when they arise. Even brief exchanges with strangers can carry surprising meaning when approached with presence. Remember, true fulfillment never happens in isolation. It blossoms in the garden of authentic connection. Thank you for your presence today. May you walk in the light of connection until we meet again.